Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and why would you start any Friday with anything other than the official cool guy of the Digital Asset Investor channel? And he looks particularly cool today on this Friday.
All right, fam. I want you to check out the Digital Asset Investor's latest video. He's dropping bombs. He's dropping shroomers. He's talking about quantum computing.
You can't talk
He's
about that.
He's talking about being the most wildest speculator in the digital asset space.
You can't talk about that.
He's talking about CNBC misleading the people with head fakes. Shit is criminal. It's all right, fam. I want you to be strong. I want you to be confident. We got this. That's why I'm here. Let's boost it up. Let's take this to the finish line. Those algos on YouTube are going to be going nuts when they hear all those words.
Man, you can't be talking about wild speculation. That guy trips me out every time. I love him. By the way, many of you may not know, but I've given out a lot of titles on this channel, and one of them is XRP James. He's the official former Navy SEAL of the Digital Asset Investor channel. He put in a request for a change to his name, or I guess you'd call it an addition. I guess I inspired him yesterday when I was talking about how I'm the official wild speculator of the Digital Asset Investor channel. Well, here's the change. Before, he's the official former Navy SEAL of the Digital Asset Investor channel, but now we're changing it. He's now the official former Navy SEAL and extreme XRP speculator of the Digital Asset Investor channel. So let's give him a congratulations today. Now, moving along. I did some wild speculation in crypto. This was yesterday. I actually bought some XLM yesterday is what I bought. I said if it dips again, I'll get even wilder. But there's more good news. So I contributed. You can contribute, I believe it's $6,000 a year to your Roth IRA. I contributed to my Roth IRA, okay? My annual Roth IRA contribution will be hitting my iTrustCapital account today. I will be wildly speculating on ADA, Cardano. So I said, here's to retirement, Charles Hoskinson. And this, I wanted to show you, the reason I do Cardano, you can't buy XRP in there just like you can on most exchanges. I could get Stellar, but I've accumulated some Stellar recently. But my position in Cardano is really non-existent, and I want to. It's one of the digital assets that I do believe in, and I didn't know until today. I didn't realize that they had Solana on there. So in future contributions, I'll be buying some Solana. But check this out. They're going to be adding Algorand soon, coming soon on iTrustCapital. So iTrustCapital is one of my sponsors, but I'm also a 2-time customer of theirs. You can find all the links to them in the description. You can also roll a 401k if you've got an old one, or if you get laid off or fired from a job, you can roll a 401k into an IRA there. Give those guys a call. Okay, moving along. Let me see where I was here, the tabs. All right. Christian Carlo was on, I can't even remember the guy's name, on Fox Business yesterday, and Real XRP Boy provides the clip here. Listen to this.
It's an investment asset class. It's not one for the faint of heart, but that doesn't undermine the fundamental value proposition that crypto presents, which is a total revolution in the way we think about transfers of value, and we think about the way in which society identifies things of value in a new digital age.
So I gotta go here, but if I'm reading right, the ultimate message is that crypto is here to stay, particularly the bigger names like the Bitcoins of the world, and people, they ride it out, it'll be worth the ride. These ups and downs, it's going to ultimately be worth the ride, and not even the power of giant countries and protecting their fiat currency will stop this. That's what I'm hearing.
And the proof of that, Charles, is the amount of institutional interest that's moving into this asset class even now at the reduced price from a few months ago.
the Honorable Giancarlo. Thank you.
I think Chris Giancarlo and Brian Brooks are two of the real good guys that have been government officials in this whole space. I think these are two of the good guys, and I really like them. Stuart XRP sent me this. This is from this guy's a Bitcoin maxi, and he says members of the European Parliament want to ban proof of work, effectively killing Bitcoin. We propose, this is from some official document, we propose a stop of the use of underlying technology proof of work mechanism. He said in favor, excuse me, in favor of alternatives which are more climate friendly proof of stake, as the majority of cryptocurrencies are still mined in a very high energy consuming manner produced mostly via coals. And I said the Bitcoin snake handlers just didn't want to believe they could get bit. It was never Bitcoin proof of work doesn't work. That's a Ryan Zagone quote. Now, listen, I don't believe that they're going to ban Bitcoin, but I do believe that they are going to put a tax, some kind of carbon tax or something on it to strangle it a little bit. That's where I think this is going. But what I do think for sure, I think Bitcoin will be around. I think because it was the first, it'll be allowed to be this, whatever they want to call it, a store of value and all that. But it was never the ones that are going to take us to the promised land. I almost sound like the official cool guy. It was never the ones that are going to take us to the promised land. I need to what I need to do on Fridays is put a tie around my neck that's not done up, and it might make me feel like I've got a cooler show on Fridays. All right. Then Elon Musk has shown back up to the party, and he replied to this guy's tweet. He says, Bitcoin and Ethereum are pursuing a multi-layer transaction system, but base layer transaction rate is slow and transaction cost is high. There's merit in my opinion to dog maximizing base layer transaction. Anyway, I don't even know what he's talking about there. I think he's just having fun with the dog joke, because I believe that Elon Musk is fully aware of XRP and XLM, and I have drawn many lines to why I think that's the case, but I think he's having fun with this silly dog stuff. Now, I wanted to show you this because this is important, I think. This is from a tweet from Raoul Paul. Now remember, this guy's a sophisticated, I think he's an ex-Goldman Sachs guy. Somebody was asking him, I don't know who those are, but they were asking him, I'm currently, and he replies, I'm currently long XRP. There's nothing new to say until the legal case is done that hasn't already been said. No one with a bias will look through it until then. So patience, let it play out a bit more. Okay. And this guy said, facts, their bias will also cost them higher prices, got to play to win. And then I like this from Real XRP Boy. He says, reminds me of what Susan Athey once said. If something were to happen to Bitcoin, we could all, in orderly fashion, move into a different protocol. Said this around 2014. And by the way, if you don't follow @boy_XRP, you need to, because this is one of the old school people on Twitter for XRP, and this guy puts out a lot of stuff that's just old school, and you ought to go follow Susan Athey too, because she has been around for a while in this thing. She was with it Ripple from the very beginning, or close to it. Now, you see what's happening? Not too long ago, we were seeing articles, India's going to ban crypto and all this. Well, look at this. Indian cryptocurrency exchanges say they are using the market downturn to boost their infrastructures in preparation for the next boom. Okay? Well, the digital asset investor, the researcher, and the wild speculator here, I am also taking advantage of this downturn to boost the infrastructure of my investments. That's what I'll be doing. And today, like I said, it will be Cardano in my iTrustCapital account. Now, this is from James Phelan. Yesterday, you remember we showed that Senator Warren had written a letter to Gary Gensler. Now, I saw a lot online about how Senator Warren is friends with Gary Gensler. Okay, so he weighs in on this. He says this is an orchestrated power play by Gensler and Senator Warren and the SEC to outflank the CFTC for control of the crypto space. She gave Gensler every opportunity to say the SEC must control things. The only thing she didn't ask him is if he wanted a puppy. And then he goes, here's the SEC's hook. And even though they share many features, traditional securities exchanges such as bringing together buyers and sellers, executing trades and displaying prices, cryptocurrency exchanges may be able to escape federal regulation if the digital asset being traded does not qualify as a security under federal law. I'm thinking the answers we'll see to Senator Warren's questions were drafted before the actual questions. Okay? Trying to look at my, okay, got two more tabs up here. The light's acting funny on me. So, and then I believe this was yesterday, he also showed where the SEC filed in further support of its motion to quash William Hinman's deposition. And Jeremy Hogan had weighed in. He said the SEC is presupposing what, I don't think I showed you this yesterday. It all runs together sometimes. SEC is presupposing that Hinman's testimony will be and basing its argument on such. In other words, he will testify XYZ and we will object and it will be a waste of time. If that argument works, why even take testimony? Trials could just be based on what the lawyers say will be said. And this guy says, so what do you think the judge will do, since you're usually right 99% of the time? Allow the deposition to move forward with some restrictions, and I'm always right, even when I'm wrong. So, there you go. So that's interesting stuff. I'm the digital asset investor and researcher and wild speculator. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that this weekend, the digital asset investor will be wildly crazy, like a loco person, speculating on digital assets, because that's what we do on this channel. Thanks for